could probably write the magic.
Oh, but speak, sir. What's the retreat done for you?
What has the retreat done for me? Well, it's been an oasis, I think. I've been on retreat for a long time. So first and foremost, it's been an opportunity to be on retreat and stop for a week, do a bit more meditation and calm down in this absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful environment. However, it's also been a wonderful opportunity to meet up with the people I was ordained with and reconnect. And that's been delightful. It's been absolutely delightful. And it's been an opportunity as well to reflect on the last 20 years of my life. What did the ordination mean? What have I done in 20 years? Where am I at now with Buddhism and the order and all those sort of things? Not that I've necessarily got answers to the questions, but it's been an opportunity just to stop and take stock in that area and reflect. And it's been a bit painful at times, actually, some of the stuff that's come up about what am I doing with my life and so on. But I've really valued the opportunity to take some time to reflect on those issues. And because I've got a very busy life, it's just lovely to have stopped for a week and had a calm, peaceful week in this environment.
Me. Fantastic overall. I mean, it's the first retreat I've had for 4.5 years, real retreat. So it's been lovely. It's also been very interesting to reconnect with our ordination 20 years ago, and that's brought up lots of things. Idealism and quite a lot of reflections on ethical things where I'm not very happy, and also oddly I've not slept very well at all. I've always woken up, almost always, in the early hours with my mind churning things over and over and over and over, processing things, which I actually think has been very helpful. Yeah, so it's been intense and enjoyable, and it's been a big experience. Yeah, it's been a big experience. That'll do.
So what's the retreat doing for you, Dr. Bender?
Well, it's taken me a while to arrive, I think, and I don't quite know why, and I've been quite solitary since being here, just kind of being in the valley, probably more than being with us. And I haven't had a great instinct to talk to people one by one. I've been kind of enjoying sitting at meals just in the general group, but mostly in the valley. And what's really struck me is the smells, I think. The smells and the sense of the whole valley, like the boundaries of the valley and the rock walls all around. But it's been quite a slow process, and I almost feel like I'd have to stay here quite a lot longer to really fully arrive back. Yeah, and it's been quite interesting. Some things I remember, and some things I just do not remember, but other people remember them, and then it's quite odd to hear them talk about it, because I have no memory of it. Yeah. And I think one thing that has gone for me is a kind of excited idealism. I remember when I was here before, I was very excited about the Bodhisattva ideal and saving all beings and cosmic refuge and stuff like that. And I've kind of lost contact with that completely, so I feel much quieter and sort of more kind of sober. It'd be like that was a bit intoxicated. Just a bit kind of more grounded, I think I'd say. I feel slightly sad to have lost the excitement of that kind of idealism, but at the same time, looking back, it all seems a bit unreal, and I'm quite happy just to sit here and kind of do nothing and take it in. And that might be a kind of middle-aged man talking, but there you go. That's me.
I pressed it good?
Yeah, then you press it again, yeah. Oh, that's good. How's the retreat been for you?
I've enjoyed the retreat very much. It's been great. It's been really good to be in the valley again after 20 years. And the thing that I've mainly noticed is the bond between us all here on the retreat. There's very much a bond between us. It's a personal bond between friends, but it seems to be more than that. It seems to also be a feeling between us that feels like it comes straight from the Guhyaloka course, as if that feeling, that bond, has just remained in a way steady over all this time. And as soon as we came back together again, I felt that bond between us very much indeed. So in a way, that's the thing I've most valued. Sex for me, just to give you a bit of remember. It's called the cutting. The cutting at the end of Crockett's Lane had a meadow on either side, a brow fringed with blackthorn, and a few sheep grazing in sodden fields below. It carried steam trains up to Lapworth before the beaching axe closed the branch lines down. Now it was a brambled V, overrun with elderflowers and buddleia. We'd go there blackberrying, filling colanders and plastic tubs. The cutting was a good walk from the house, almost far enough to tire the dogs. I remember children on the embankment carrying Union Jacks, silhouetted against the sky like rows of little soldiers. They came from all the local infant schools because we'd heard the Queen would visit Henley in the royal train. But that can't be right. That line came up before I was even born. Only Dad remembered steam trains huffing on it. I took Stephen there one summer. We kicked up dandelions and it was hot. We got those sticky burrs stuck to our shorts and socks. We were looking for somewhere we'd be safe and out of sight, a cleft beside a pond, and as we walked, 2 wood pigeons clattered out. We waded nettles that reached up to our chest. I managed to lift his shirt and touch his side, but he was scared and so was I. And anyway, the train didn't stop. We just stood there on the platform while she thundered past. So that...
I think the most striking moments have been doing the ritual out on the rocks, and also just sitting around the table and just experiencing that very sort of deep, and I have to say rather sort of mysterious link that we all have. And then just being back in the valley, I mean, it's just a stunning place, spectacular, stunning place. So it's been great. I mean, sobering. Don't quite know why, but sobering. But just fantastic to be together after all these years.
Hey, so Mister, what is the retreat doing for you?
The retreats reminded me what we recently came here for, is to sort of connect with the mystery of going for refuge in a way, and the magic of it as well. And being in this valley for me is like very mythical and stirs up quite a lot of emotion from back 20 years ago when I got you there on Friday evening.
What kind of emotions?
Excitement and sort of mystery in the sense of not knowing what's going to happen. And I felt similar 20 years ago, and I sort of got in touch with it again, which is quite sort of interesting in a way. And just looking around the place and experiencing the valley, I just couldn't believe how great it was then, and it still is in a way. So I spent quite a little while taking it all in, just walking around and looking at things and trying to familiarise myself. And when I saw the pallet huts were still there, which Sajid Docker and I stayed in, I just couldn't believe it. It was quite sort of something in a way. But I've been really enjoying the retreat itself in the sense of connecting up with people and putting in touch with just why we came here in a way.
Okay, thanks, Scott. All right, so here we are at Guhyaloka. I think the main thing for me is reconnecting with my ordination, and it's very, I mean, so there's that. It's just very nice hanging out with some of the guys that I was ordained with. That was a very important and magical time in my life, and I just felt like there was very strong connections made 20 years ago, and it's very good to, well, be around those same people and be able to reflect on our lives and share our experiences, and just be in this very beautiful valley. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
Very, very good to come back together with, well, all my Guhyaloka brothers. 20 years, it's hard to believe. Some of us have changed quite a bit, some of us seem to be more ourselves, but I think everybody has grown spiritually in that time, and we feel a bond, a connection with each other. So it's been particularly valuable to come back here, to the very place where it happened. And we had a very meaningful ritual one night which Lokabandhu devised out on the rocks, where we had a kind of cut down version of all the rituals which we'd been through, significant rituals on our 4-month course 20 years ago. So that was really good to be able to do that again. So thanks again, Lokabandhu. So I'm just going to clean my teeth now, and then we're going to walk back down to the refugio and ready to go. It's been well worth coming. Thanks.
How
The
is the
retreat.
retreat for you?
For me, it's been very, very good, because I was in a little bit of a state when I first arrived. I've had some feedback about my way of relating, and I felt a bit ashamed. But actually, being here, I just feel, yeah, I'm one of the guys. We were ordained 20 years ago, got lots of experience of being in the order now, 200 years between the 10 of us. And yeah, I think the conditions are just very good here. And the oppressions that apply at home don't apply here, so you get a fresh perspective on yourself and other people. And it helps to clarify what is okay and what's not. And I have realised, well, some of the communication back in England, even if you're just going to Tesco or whatever, it's oppressive. The way people relate to you, they don't relate to you as a dharmachari. They relate to you as this old guy who's dragging his shopping round, and I think I have been affected by some of that. So to be in a very, very dharmachari sort of environment has been really good. I think it's helped to sort of bolster my sense of myself as a dharmachari. So I need to remember that. I need to remember, yes, I'm a dharmachari practicing, and when I go out into the world in Nottingham, I must maintain that sense of myself, not let the guys in the street have the initiative. I need to have the initiative of who I am, and it's alright. Sangha-Ketu is an okay dharmachari. More than a guy, he's a dharmachari, with lots to offer, lots of KM to slosh around Nottingham and other places.
Okay, so what's this retreat doing for you, Mr. Guhyaloka?
Oh, what's it doing for me? Well, I've enjoyed it. It's great to be back here. On the first night, I think it was the first morning, not the first night, I went out onto the rocks and got my sense of the old
Keep talking.
the old retreat centre. That because when I first got here, I couldn't quite place myself. I couldn't quite relate it to my memory. But then, because everything had grown up so much, but then I went over to the rocks and I looked and I could see my pallet hut, I could see the stupa, and I could see the old Yeso huts, which I remembered, and then suddenly it all fell into place and I knew exactly where we were, and I looked up at all the rocks, and I remembered Subhuti talking about how much he liked the edge of the rocks against the sky, and he used to look up there and talk about it, and I thought, oh well, I'll have a look at that, and I just loved the place. It's just great. I was just so pleased to be here again, and my psyche seemed to settle into it. I seemed to experience myself as I was 20 years ago. I experienced a certain continuity with that. And then, so that was a sort of private moment, and then just enjoyed being with everybody and hearing everyone talk, and had a bit of a silent period myself at one point, and I started to feel a bit like I was bottling everything up, and then I started talking to people, and I've just been much happier. And, but I've been happy all the time. But I'm glad I came, and I look forward to the next one in 20 years.
And all that, he's never been the head or the leader, but actually underneath it all he has been the boss, and you don't very easily stand against him. So I think there's a kind of disparity in his own self perception that's also being kind of worked out. And when finally people have sort of challenged him, well, actually, he is the boss, and he's not going to be anything other than the boss, and we have to do, what he thinks rightly or kind of wrongly. And I think it's that.
For me, it feels an unjust reading.
It might be.
You know what I mean? I can see how it adds up.
Very good, very good.
What did it?
It's almost in underlay. The second, repeated.
Did it get a thick thing?
Yeah, thick.
Oh, it's signed, did it?
Yeah, so I got 9.
All right.
Clever.
That's
Good idea.
good.
So
Because
I'll pass it down.
you nearly always get one person
Doing something funny.
doing something funny.
I think he might be doing it. Let's see.
Isn't it flashing?
How will we know?
It must be flashing.
We'll hear it.
Yeah. I don't think it's doing it. Click.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Well, that's the. Oh, I see it. Perhaps I've got to.
You've got to
Do
press the
and then press
take
the.
the photo once you've set it on timer. At least that you have with mine anyway.
That's quite good. How do you have a look? Because you're very ticky.
Timer. Press.
That's it.
That's it.
It's a flasher.
Yeah.
And again.
Oh, I like it when it goes all fast.
Yes.
You've got your sunglasses.
Oh no.
When I act with open-handedness,
When I act with open-handedness,
with generosity and gratitude,
with generosity and gratitude,
filling my mind,
filling my mind,
then I create for myself
then I create for myself
a life that is truly human,
a life that is truly human,
full of peace and poetry and friendship.
full of peace and poetry and friendship.
Knowing this,
Knowing this,
I will keep the precepts.
I will keep the precepts.
I will make merit,
I will make merit,
which I will give freely to all.
which I will give freely to all. And now I must live up to my oath,
And by my actions must place no stain
and by my actions must place no stain
upon that spotless family.
upon that spotless family.
Just as a blind man may find by chance
Just as a blind man may find by chance
a precious jewel in a heap of refuse,
a precious jewel in a heap of refuse,
so
somehow
this Bodhi spirit is hidden,
this Bodhi spirit is hidden,
even in me.
even in me.
It is the elixir of life,
It is the elixir of life,
which destroys death,
which destroys death,
the destroyer of all.
the destroyer of all. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
gave the 3 hearts.
I'm coming
with you! Yeah, get next one. Usual. Have a good journey back.
Great to see you.
Yes, thank you.
Mike, well, I'm okay.
Good to see you.
You're getting in this one. On the back was going to give a talk. She wrote a one-line email. Oh, sorry.
He's a very good writer.
She wrote a one-line email